Pisces, welcome to your mid-March general love reading. This is your girl, Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Pisces. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. Only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone who really needs to hear these messages. Hi, Crosswatchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Pisces. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Pisces and Crosswatchers that energy is fluid. And this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you may feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Pisces, let's go ahead and get your reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl here to clear, set the energy, and do a mini meditation with you guys. But if you just want to jump right on into the card pull to see what the cards have to say, check out the pinned comment below with all the timestamps. For those of you here with me now, thank you so much for joining me. It really does help me connect your energy by doing this. So I'm going to ask everyone to take a deep breath in. I'm going to ring the sound bowl 3 times, and during that time, I just want you to open up your energy to ask the questions you may have in regards to your love life, like what's going to happen, what do I need to know, what's going to unfold, and we'll see what Spirit has to say. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Pisces. All right, Pisces, let's go ahead and see what Spirit has to say for you guys for right now in your love life, mid-March till the end, going into April, about what's happening, unfolding. But for this reading, I am tuning into an energy in and around your psychic field of someone that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you right now in this moment, whether you are single or taken, whether you're currently in a connection with this energy or in separation with this energy. Let's see who's coming through, why they're coming through. What does this mean for you guys for March? Are they going to do anything about it? We'll see. So tell me about the energy surrounding Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is going on? Okay. Pisces, we have codependency. And it says addictions are affecting your romantic life. So codependency could come in different forms, different means. I definitely feel as if this is someone who relies on you a lot, Pisces, for emotional stability. I do feel they are really involved with you as far as like care about you, but it's in a way that feels a little toxic. I'm going to be honest here. I think that they may be going through a really hard time right now, or maybe I definitely feel this could be X energy that is trying to rely on you right now, lean on you right now. Maybe they're going through a tough situation currently. But it could also be someone that is a little bit, I'm feeling a little controlling energy, to be honest with you, or possessive energy. And, the second you kind of just take a step away or don't text back, they start to get really concerned, anxious, wanting to hit you up again. So yeah, let's see what's going on here, because Spirit definitely wants to bring this to your attention about this energy. If you're in no contact with this person, although I feel this is for a small number of you, maybe you guys like blocked them on social media, blocked their phone number, and they have not been handling that very well. They have been kind of spiraling from that, and they are kind of trying to reach out in other ways to check in on you, whether that's ask people that know you what you're doing and how you're doing, making fake profiles, using other numbers to call you. So let's get deeper into this. Tell me more about this energy. Number 9, chaos. Okay, yeah. Look at that tornado there. So I feel for some of you, you could be dealing with a air sign right now, an unbalanced air sign right now, or someone that could have like an air moon, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, this is something that is starting to kind of build up within them. And the more there's resistance, or the more there's distance, or the more there's silence, the more they're starting to get anxious, the more they're starting to get worried, the more they're starting to kind of mentally spiral around you, Pisces. And I think this person has a hard time accepting, you know, maybe that you're taking your space, pulling back. Yeah, this is something where I think, again, too, someone could be going through something really hard in their lives, and maybe some of you are in contact with them trying to help them feel better, but they have a lot of self-sabotaging habits. I think maybe there are drinking a bit more, maybe partaking in some, you know, drugs a little bit more than often, just not doing well. You know, I wonder if someone's kind of like a little bit of a mess right now, which we all get there. We all hit those rock bottoms. But with codependency here, it's making me feel as if, Pisces, they're putting a lot on you and how you feel about them and how you want to continue something with them. That is just adding to this cluster of chaos here. Okay. Tell me more about this energy. I'm hearing birthmark. I don't know if someone has like a really noticeable birthmark on their neck, face area, maybe arm. Tell me more about this energy for Pisces. So number 2, follow the path of your soul. And it says, do not allow anyone or anything to stop you. This is a powerful message from your spirit team right now, Pisces. So if you feel like you're being like drugged down by this person, or this situation has been overwhelming to you, there's a karmic essence to this that spirit wants you to break away from. Some of you have strong resonance with the stag. Maybe some of you guys have been seeing stags, have always felt a connection to stag energy, but that's definitely like masculine, determined leadership, taking things into your own hands type of energy. And spirit wants you to do what's best for you right now. And I wonder if some of you are kind of struggling with that because you know this person's not in a good place, or that they would start to react and everything, but they need to handle their own stuff right now, Pisces. And I think that, you know, you can have compassion for someone and you can have empathy for them, but you can also keep your boundaries and you can also have distance if it's not something that is beneficial to the two of you. And I think that is kind of something that you're starting to see here in this, that maybe being more involved with this person's drama or with this person's life is kind of sending you down with them in a way. So spirit wants you to make a conscious decision right now in doing what is best for you and possibly this other person involved here. You are a light, Pisces. You are a beacon for a lot of people. But for right now, this person is just kind of sucking up your light and then, you know, not using it in a way that is benefiting themselves, is using it in a way that they just want more and more because your love, your validation is enough for them as far as knowing you're going to be there, knowing you're always going to be at their call. But it's just that, you know, they have other things they need to work on before focusing it all on you. Wow. Okay, this is a deep reading. We're going to get into it. Someone may have very noticeable ears too. I wonder if someone has like a lot of piercings on their ears, or like ears that stick out a little bit. But maybe spirit's trying to get you with that ears energy or a vision I saw of like listening to your gut, listening to your feelings, because I think some of you have been putting it a bit aside just to hold space for this person or help this person. But all right. Yeah, it's just spirit wants you to pay attention to your feelings around this, Pisces, because they're accurate. And if you're getting like a gut feeling or a bad feeling, I think you should acknowledge that in a way. All right. So with the cards, I'm going to ask, how do they feel about you right now? What do they think of you? What do they like about you? What do they not like about you? What do they like about the connection they have with you currently? And what do they not like about it? And what are their highest hopes and deepest fears in regards to this connection with you, Pisces? What are they really hoping is going to happen and unfold between the two of you? And what are they afraid of? Yeah. So there's 2 10s here. Your birthday could be March 10th, or you could be a cusper with March 20th or February 20th. Yeah. Sorry, I'll get all the cards out first and then we'll do a deep dive, but cards are making sense here. Okay. Wow. So bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Swords. Yeah. So this is Gemini energy. Like I said, you could be dealing with a Gemini or someone with strong Gemini in their chart. Does not have to be the case. And there are also 2 8s here. So you could be seeing a lot of 8s from the universe at this time. Your birthday could be March 8th, March 18th, or perhaps February 28th. I think both of you are in this mindset right now. Or, you know, again, like if I do feel a lot of you are back in contact with this person, it's made them very happy. It's made them feel like they have something in their lives. But again, I think it's also making you feel like you can't really disengage from this or else they're going to go off, or that, you know, you're kind of trapped in a situation here with this person. And you don't need to be, Pisces. If you're, I do feel a little bit of emotional manipulation here. And I think that it's been messing with your mind a bit. And so I also kind of feel for others of you that this is their like own mental prison over keeping you, Pisces. They feel like the only way that they could be happy is with you in their life. They feel the only way that they can be successful is with you in their life. And they refuse to kind of see it any other way. And if something were to happen, you know, it would just further send them down into the spiral here. I think this person is trying to kind of hold on to this energy, even if they themselves somewhere know that they're being toxic or that they know the connection's toxic. They rather have it be toxic than to lose you, honestly. And I think you guys are kind of starting to see that more and more. If there's some older behaviors kind of popping up that they said they were over, that's a big indicator. Or just, the obsession over this of like still needing to talk to you, still needing to call you, still needing to see you has been stressing you out a bit. They're definitely very protective of you. They definitely are very codependent on you, Pisces. Someone could have like black bed sheets or a black couch. But let's get into it. So how they feel about you is the 3 of Wands. This is Aries energy. So yeah, I do feel you guys have connected and they're very happy about it. They feel like there is some good in their life going on for it. They feel like if they were able to get back in contact with you, that means there can be possibility here of getting back together or to have something successful in the future. Their heart definitely wants to be in the good place with you, Pisces. And I think that's part of what's making it hard for you to kind of like see that maybe, although this person could have good intention, the way they're behaving and the way they're acting is not fulfilling that attention here. Now, others of you, if you're not in contact with this person, this is what they're manifesting and hoping for, is your return, for you to come back. And they have not been able to give up on that hope since the two of you may have distanced yourselves from each other. They think about the last time they were able to kiss you and hold you. Maybe the last time they said goodbye to you was like with a kiss. If you guys did break up that way, they think about it all the time. And what they think about you, Pisces, is the 10 of Wands, Sagittarius energy. So even if it's rough, even if it's been chaotic, they still are wanting to hold on to this and hold on to you. They are pushing through, maybe some of the red flags or some of the stress that they may be causing to still hold on to this, because they kind of view it's the last thing that they really have. I feel back problems, or, I just kind of got tensity in my back. Someone could be experiencing back problems, or like the stress of this is kind of manifesting some physical aches here for someone. I'm also seeing someone with dimples when they smile. But yeah, I feel with this 10 of Wands, this is something that they are completely in the mindset of still holding on to no matter what. Even if it brings the both of you down. I don't think they really see how much that's affecting you, but maybe that's a choice, right? To kind of not fully recognize how much their behavior has affected you and is put on to you. What they like the most about you is the 10 of Pentacles. Virgo energy. Some of you could have Virgo rising, Virgo moon. Yeah, they see you as being their rock, as being there forever, that you two were meant to be together and maintain that contract, that you guys are still meant to have a serious relationship, get married one day. They've talked about that to you. And even if you guys did break up, they may like have mentioned like, oh, you're the one I'm supposed to marry though, or I always thought that you would be the only one I would marry one day, type of thing. But then, for some of you that may have, a good amount of resources, finances, you have your own home, they do view you as having it all, and that they, again, if they're lacking in that, they don't have a job or don't have their own place, it brings them a little security knowing that you also have that on top of the feelings they have for you as well. I wonder if some of you guys have recently let them stay at your place. But yeah, ultimately for most of you, you definitely have like, I don't know, for some, I don't really pick up on this often, but I wonder if there was some sort of a class difference between the two of you. So like someone could have come from a really hard, rough background, not a lot of money, and then someone could have come from like a really, prosperous family, rich family, someone that went to college, has like a good name. And, in a sense, if that is the case, you may have provided this fantasy for them of what they never had through being with you. I hope that makes sense. So let's just say like they, grew up, not having a lot, and then being with you, seeing how much you do have is kind of fulfilling some sort of like poverty mindset or poverty feeling scar that they had within them. But again, that could also just be a metaphor of like how it feels when they're with you, they have everything. When you're not there, they feel like they have nothing. What they don't like about you is the Knight of Wands, Sagittarius energy. So this is a bit, for me, something that you should be aware of, Pisces, because I feel you have a free spirit. I feel like you are someone that likes to, keep things positive, likes to be adventurous, likes to try new things, likes to explore. You don't like to stay in one place for too long. And they may kind of feel like it's hard to rein you in. They may feel like it's hard to get you to listen to them or to be dedicated to them as much as they think you should be. You're your own person. And I think people realize or see that when you're with this individual or talking to this individual, how much of that independent fire, that free spirit kind of gets dimmed down. And I wonder if some of you guys, they've been trying to be like sexual with you, flirty with you, and you've not been engaging in that. And maybe it's hard to resist it, but I think for you, it's best to kind of put that off, not sending them the wrong side. But they get sexually frustrated about that because they miss hooking up with you, Pisces, or being intimate with you. Some of you guys, again, I wonder if like you don't usually have a temper, you don't usually get upset or mad, but when you do, it comes out hot. But I think that comes from, having a button pushed for so long that it gets a bit out there, and they may blame you sometimes for having those reactions. Although I think for some of you guys, you're definitely pushed to that limit. What they like the most about this connection is the Page of Swords. Air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So somehow they will and always will find a way to have access to you. Whether that is, you know, having fake social media accounts, whether that's talking to people you know, driving by your house, driving by your work, they keep an eye on you. And they do so in ways that could go to the extreme sometimes. I think that they feel comfortable with having this access to you. And with codependency, yeah, they're not very good with boundaries, I gotta have to say. But they don't really care as long as that ultimately they still know what you're up to, what you're doing. With Page energy, they could be younger than you. But yeah, I think even generally, if you guys have been back in contact with each other, they like the fact that even if it's been a little bit more reserved, that they still have communication here and are still able to get your attention and to get you to talk to them in a sense. But what they don't like about this connection is the Strength card. Leo energy, and I do feel you guys are holding as much as you can back. You are holding your ground. You are strong in your power. You are strong in telling this person no now, or just kind of saying, I don't think that's a good idea. And they don't like that. They want you to be just as either codependent on them as they are on you, or to allow that codependence to flourish, and you're just not having it. And I think they don't like the fact that you have more of the power in your hands over this than they do. And they think you're being stubborn. They think you're being, you know, you're not hearing them out, or that you don't, you know, again, these are just accusations to kind of break this strong boundary that you're trying to put in. If you guys have been like working out a little bit more, going to the gym, they don't like the fact that maybe you're trying to even like improve yourself, just for the fact that if you're trying to like get ready to date again or to attract people again. For some of you, that's kind of how they think, even if it has nothing to do with that. They definitely get very, very jealous too. Jealousy may have always been an issue between the two of you in this. Some of you, if this has to do with alcohol, drugs, sex, I don't know, spending, gambling, you really are not allowing that to happen under your roof or before you. And that's something they struggle with too. Yeah, you not giving them, you know, understanding for them to continue to do that. Highest hopes is the Four of Swords. Libra energy. So if you've been quiet, if you've been distant, if you've been keeping to yourself, they're hoping that will change. The longer they keep on engaging, the longer they keep on trying, that eventually you'll open up again. Eventually you'll let them back in again. Eventually the boundaries will come down. That's what they're hoping for. That the silence, maybe even if you guys aren't in contact, is broken. That may be even for some of you guys with Four of Swords, it could be very much of a lone card, right? And that, you know, again, they can change your mind about being alone from them, being single with them. That's potential I see here as well. But the deepest fears is justice. Libra energy. This is the thing, you know, again, like I think there's a part of them that knows what they're doing or how this could be toxic. But like I said, I don't think they care as long as they have you. And so I think they're afraid of the right thing to happen here, or them getting their justice in this, for you doing the right thing for yourself, for them really. Maybe making a final decision, making, you know, a logical decision that has nothing to do with emotions and the codependency and the karmic, you know, ties that you two have together, but doing the right thing, period, and not turning back, not holding back, and being solid in it. And I wonder, some of you guys, if it's like, again, continuing a breakup or maybe even following through with a divorce and still keeping at it. And they don't like that this decision may be out of their hands, Pisces. They know it's fully in yours. And they wonder, like, if it's about, you know, how much longer it'll be till you make that final decision to cut this completely. And I'm hearing no contact. That's what they're very, very afraid of. All right, Pisces. To see the likely outcome of this situation, what is likely to happen and unfold from now till the end of the month, you need to be aware of, know about. Is there anything else I can tell you about this person, their intentions, what they're going to do? We're going to go ahead and take this to Patreon for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome. I'm going to pull some more tarot oracle cards to just dive deeper into this to help you guys figure out the situation, especially if they're planning on something, for you to be prepared for it. And really, if there's just any other advice I can tell you with whatever happens, you make the best decision for yourself. So if you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box of this video and you'll find the link to Patreon, which will take you to the extended reading. I'll also be leaving a link to my exclusive Mermaid Scales Tarot Patreon membership, where I wanted to provide a great deal for those that love my content and that really like to, you know, rely on the extended readings for further information. If you are a part of that subscription every month, you'll have access to all the extended readings I upload, so you can watch your moon, rising, Venus signs, cross watch to get more of the pieces of the puzzle, as well as exclusive Mermaid Scales Tarot content that I will only be providing my Patreon subscribers. So if you really love my channel and you want to save a bit of money, I would definitely check out the exclusive membership in case you're interested. But if this is where we depart, Pisces, thank you so much for joining me. I know this was a rough reading, but I really hoped someone gained something out of this, some clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to what's going on in their love life at this time. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Pisces, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Pisces.